Hey guys, Lewis Frost with Phobos Solutions. Here with Trigger Time TV, going to give you a tactical tip. We're at White Feather Precision Shooting Center in Ardmore, Tennessee. Today what we're going to talk about, as far as the pistol goes, is one-handed firing of the pistol. There's a lot of different techniques out there, but one of the things you see is you can still be as accurate firing the pistol one hand as you can with two. What is going to happen though is obviously you're going to be slightly slower because we've lost a great portion of our recoil management or our recoil management tools, which is that support hand or that non-firing hand on the off side of the gun. So one of the things that you can do is when you draw your pistol and you index it, a lot of people, our natural grip looks like this. So when we're here like this and we take this hand away, what we have to be cognizant of is we still want some pressure on this side of the gun. Because what happens if you leave this thumb hanging down here, or you do what a lot of people do, which is put it here, now this whole side of the gun has no support right here. So what ends up happening is as you squeeze the trigger, the gun has a tendency to flex to the non-firing side. So with that being said, one of the things we can do is we'll take that dominant thumb or that firing hand thumb and place solid pressure in here as high up onto the receiver as we can while not impeding motion to the slot. What this allows us to do is get pressure in here and still keep that vice-like action that we're looking for during the firing sequence of the pistol. Because if we can do that, when we drive this gun out and we squeeze this trigger, we get no real movement. So now we'll do this, now we'll take our thumb off, and if you can see, as we squeeze the trigger, the gun starts to rotate towards the non-firing side. So obviously right now we're doing this whole thing dry, and we have to cycle the slide every time. So another technique is when you put your thumb in here, so now we have no support all the way up here, and that is where the greatest portion of the unsupported frame is. So as we squeeze now, it has a tendency, if you can notice, it goes low and a little bit left. So again, by placing pressure here, now that's going to cause for some errant rounds. We encourage you to place a lot of thumb pressure right here to still get that vice-like action so you can squeeze that trigger straight and true and get as little deviation in the sights as possible. So one of the things you'll see when utilizing this technique is you get a better, firmer grip on the gun, and you're also utilizing antagonistic muscle tension. This allows us to keep that firearm straight and true during that trigger press and prevents errant shots. So for this or any other tactical tips, visit phobossolution.com and stay tuned to Trigger Time TV.